Hey, what's going on YouTube? Fets here from 11 Bravo Gaming, and I have someone on the call with me here.
Hi guys, it's Corrupt. How you doing?
We're doing another one of our player reviews. We have ALickleRasclart. I never say that right, or it never sounds right when it comes out. ALickleRasclart is the player, and he sent us some Battlefield 3 footage a while ago. And so what we decided to do, we actually been sitting on it because we had Medal of Honor and Black Ops 2 come out right after we got it almost. And we've been wanting to review it, looking forward to it, and just haven't been able to pry ourselves away from the Xbox enough to do it. So here it is, and what we have starting off is this opening route to Alpha, which is a really clean route he runs. He doesn't meet any opposition. So what do you think of this game, this gameplay so far, Corrupt? What do you see?
I like the lone wolf attitude. I've heard about old Rasclart's gameplay and how he runs a lone wolf style, kind of like how I do. Of course, mine's more of a distraction, absorb the bullets and various grenades. But he runs around and actually gets kills, so it works for him. We know he's a strong player. We've played against him and with him, and he's definitely a team player. And he's not going to run around knife only or anything like that. He's in it to win. And as you see, he pretty much runs around this whole flank, kills everything that lives. And it's a continuing theme. He will flank and kill stuff.
Yeah, he's definitely a strong player. His gun skills are exceptionally good, and they really come into play quite a bit in this gameplay from what I've seen watching it through several times, editing it down. It was a pretty long gameplay, so I did cut some stuff out. You guys are going to not have to sit through too many of the death screens. Some of the ones I like to leave in just to illustrate are there. It's going to be a pretty casual review, guys. It's about 14 minutes of gameplay. I really like how he switches to his pistol here because he's got that M240, and it's a beast to reload, so he knows he doesn't have time to reload it. It goes to that pistol, and while he's in here, he's getting all kinds of points for respawning his teammates. That's what a good support player should be doing right there.
And you'll notice also his team is not going to. I don't know if he's playing with a team or a party. I'm assuming he's not. A lot of guys in his team are a little stingy with the ammo packs and the med packs and revives. You'll notice that also.
Yeah, absolutely. I see some medic packs, but at crucial moments I don't see them when I'd like to. So we skip ahead a little bit here. They're on the second set of MCOMs. What do you think here? I think the bridge, the Alpha MCOM, is significantly more difficult to take than Bravo. I kind of felt on the first set he took the easy MCOM first, which in my book's a big mistake. We always try to avoid that.
All right, you know what I do on the set of MCOMs? I go to the left. Let anybody who wants to go to the right and deal with this damn boat, just go ahead and let them. I hate this freaking MCOM. The fact that you have to be in the water sometimes and be vulnerable, either that or you get picked off with some sniper in the back of the map. I hate it. I'd rather go fight for whatever there is on the bridge, grenades and C4. I'd rather go there and die than go on that damn boat. That's my opinion.
He takes a rough death there. I felt like he was a little timid, sitting up on this bridge a little too long, and it lets the enemy flank him and take him out. I cut out the death screen, but he comes right back to the same spot, and he plays it a lot better. He's aggressive. He gets over the side of the bridge and down on the boat, wipes out 4 guys here, and he does die, but what happens is his team fills in behind him. He's got some blueberries coming in as well as some squad mates.
Finally.
And that lets him spawn on his squad mates and get back in near the MCOM. He's the reason they took this MCOM right here, 100%. Now, he couldn't have done it alone because he died and his teammates fill in and help take it. But not only did he clear the boat, he goes absolutely beast mode on these guys right here. Takes out, I think, 6 guys. Guy swimming in the water, runs up to the top and kills 2 more. And he wipes out basically half their team. And so not only is he responsible for getting that planted, or his team getting it planted, he locks down the whole MCOM afterwards, basically by himself with an LMG, which is, I mean, that's where I was talking about. His gun skill coming into play, fantastic.
Just think what he could have been done in this game, the score he could have gotten if he had reliable medics. That's all I'm saying.
I find this is a poor decision. He's chasing this one guy towards the Bravo MCOM. The Bravo MCOM has already been taken by his team by the time he gets up here. And he's still pursuing over this direction. I don't think he even gets a kill out of it. Even if he had, I wouldn't have found that to be a very worthwhile waste of time right there. They're down. They still have 57 tickets, which is pretty good. He struggles a little bit to pick this guy up. I do too. I'm not sure why he's not getting spotted. There were 2 of them looking there. I know that throughout the game, Rasclart is spotting plenty, so it's not like he's one of those guys that doesn't spot. But he has trouble with that guy, and he wastes a lot of time heading over there when he comes right back to where he started. And now he comes into a situation without any ammo in his gun, and it gets him killed. He tries to fall back here to reload, I'm guessing, and ends up getting him shot in the back. So probably that would have been a point in a time where he could have slowed down, reloaded before he got into that, or maybe just not pursued that other MCOM that had already been taken. Now this coming up, I'll let you talk about this.
All right. So we see the medic jumping out the window. He does the mistake of, okay, first of all, you come into a situation, it's one of those oh shit moments. You don't expect three guys to be standing there. Medic jumps out the window. He makes the mistake of going for the guy in the middle. It's an error now, but looking back at it, you never know the guy's going to turn around and quick scope you. That's what happens. Ends up getting shot in the face by a sniper. And the sniper actually takes his kit, it looks like, and replenishes his own ammo. So that's a double error, I suppose.
Well, it's one of those things where that's the guy you see first, and your reaction is to shoot the guy in front of you. I get that.
Right.
But, we have the advantage of looking at this in hindsight, watching it in slow motion, and coming to you and being able to teach you guys, hey, in that situation, you want to go for the guy in the back of the room first, the guy that has the best chance of seeing you. And that's just why I want to illustrate that, to kind of show that, what the proper response would have been that probably would have kept him alive there. Now right here, I've taken the liberty of enhancing the minimap for you guys, and what I want to show you is that LAV pushing up. Look at their ticket count. The Alpha MCOM is the harder one here. They chose to go for Bravo first again, and they've struggled quite a bit to get near the MCOM. They're down to 30 tickets. Luckily, someone on his team is aware enough to bring the LAV up, drive it up the steps, which is kind of a pro move. At this point, almost everyone knows you can do that, but it takes a little bit of work to do it.
Now, you think back to our days when we were running Rush constantly. We would make decisions as a team to let one MCOM go, defend the one MCOM.
Right.
If it's a good team, get into place on one MCOM. That's pretty much what happened on this set. They let the B MCOM just go. I'm pretty sure the other enemy team just said to hell with it. Maybe one guy went over to defend, but they set up for B or set up for the other MCOM, and it was a pain in the ass to get.
And the LAV saves them there, really.
Yeah, they really do.
That was more of a team thing, nothing on Rasclart or anything he did. But definitely that MCOM would have been wiser to get first. And I really I've kind of hammered that point home because I think they do it one more time here. And I think every set of MCOMs, they take the MCOM I would have left for the second. Like, basically, I wouldn't go for Alpha here unless we were desperate and we just couldn't get Bravo, because the Bravo MCOM on the fourth set here on this map is easily one of the most difficult MCOMs in Battlefield 3.
Definitely, and it's a pain in the ass to get, even when LAV support, because there's just so many little nooks and crannies for the enemy to hide in and just pick you off nonstop. He does get revived there, I believe, right?
Yeah, he does, but then coming up in a little bit, the medic kind of leaves him hanging with 6% health. So, that's Battlefield, and that's Battlefield playing solo. They still got a lot of tickets here, but they're really struggling. He's, you see him searching for routes, so he tries that left flank. He's getting beat up pretty bad there, and he thinks, okay, I'll go around. What do you see? The LAV sitting back doing nothing, and he's getting shot from someone he couldn't even have seen. Very frustrating. That was pretty interesting there, the guy hiding around the corner. So here they do finally take Alpha, and that leaves the defenders to consolidate themselves on Bravo. This is a worst case scenario. His team starts to push in, and coming up to the medic situation, the medic probably didn't even have a health pack. It just seems like you got to give him credit running solo. He's really doing everything he can at this point to help his team out. Oh, so what I wanted to talk about that I noticed, he's starting to get a little less aggressive. And I think that's a result of his team not penetrating the defenses here. I see it kind of happening. He's taking a lot of deaths, which I don't think he cares about his KD or dying at this point. But he's trying to figure out, where's my team going? Like, what's going on here? How can I get my team in the door? And I see that happening quite a bit right here. He's just like, he's trying to find a way to puncture the defenses.
And you notice time and time again that the little friendly blips on his screen don't match up to the team. There should be 12 guys running around here. Where are they at? There's like maybe 4 in the LAV and Not many targets for the enemy to go for, except for him and two guys trying to run this flank. They actually push through, and he's going to go a little bit of ham status here in a minute.
Something
But,
sorry to cut you off, man. Something I hadn't caught onto until right here was the squad perk upgrades. 2 of them running suppression or anti-suppression, 2 of them running ammo, big waste. This happens all the time. So once again, I've blown up the mini-map for you guys because I want you to watch his kill feed here, which is awesome. This is a clip that could go up on a highlight reel. And then look at the mini-map and where his teammates are. They haven't even entered the building yet. He's managed to get behind the ticket booth. He is gone through all the ammo in his LMG. Finally, one of his squad mates dies and gets in behind the ticket booth that way. And not only that, he arms the MCOM himself. So he wiped out their team, gets his team presence near the MCOM, and then arms it. And what's he get for his trouble? Shot in the back. So that was a very impressive moment for him right there in the game. Unfortunately, the enemy disarms it rather quickly here because there's just no presence by his team. And I mean, as far as giving advice on that, there's not much you can say. When you're running solo, I think he played this perfectly. He sat outside. He was not too aggressive early on. He penetrated and looked for weakness in their defenses. And then as soon as he saw it, he hit it. And he took them by surprise. He got a lot of kills. He planted the MCOM. And basically did everything a solo player could do in that situation.
And we know that no one person in this game is a miracle worker. You can't drag your team to victory. Solo play this is about as strong as you're going to see in solo play. Let the cat out of the bag, so to speak. They do lose this game, but it's no fault for ALickleRasclart here. We're going to link his channel in the description if you guys want to see strong gameplay, strong gun skills. He's got his own YouTube channel doing a variety of video games. Looks like Black Ops 2 is going to be his next encounter. Also, guys, if you want to send us your videos, regardless of what the first-person shooter is, we'll cover pretty much anything. Think about it. Let's see here. We do Medal of Honor, Battlefield, Black Ops. Send us your games. Send us your videos for review. Do something like this, and I promise I'll drink less.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. This has been a fun video to review. It was a pretty good gameplay. A lot of really cool clips in it. And it's really unfortunate that he had to send in a loss. And I appreciate him doing that because, like I told him when we were talking, we can learn a lot more from a struggle than we do an absolute steamroll victory. And we don't like to post the steamroll victories because usually you're beating up on bad players. And the point of this is for us to sit back, put the video in slow motion, rewind a bunch of times, and think, how could this have gone down better? And we all can learn from that. And I think that's a huge focus for the channel. So, any other closing last words, Corrupt?
No, I'm out of beer, so let's move this on.
All right, let's go play some Xbox, man. For 11 Bravo Gaming, this is Fetz.
I'm Corrupt.
And we're out.
Peace.